Alright, hello, and welcome to another top 5 level ranking. It's time to complete the trilogy of my top 5 Spyro levels, with Year of the Dragon. In this video, I'll give my own thoughts on which levels I enjoyed the most. I'm not including boss fights, as I already made a list ranking all the bosses. And no homeworlds, as after this video, I do plan on making a ranking video where I rank all the homeworlds. Every other level is up for consideration. Remember, these are just my opinions. Feel free to disagree and let me know your favourites in the comments. With that being said, let's start the video. To kick off the list, in at number 5 we have Desert Ruins, which is found in the Midnight Mountain homeworld. This level is very memorable for the Tomb Raider reference, where you meet the character called Tara, which is very similar to Lara, and she speaks with an English accent as well. I love the aesthetic of the giant Roman soldiers buried in the sand. Leads me to wonder, who were these giant soldiers? And what led to their demise? There is a really neat 2D side-scrolling section where you play as Sheila, always one of my favourite challenges in the game. One downside is you do have to pay money bags, but at least that means you get to flame him up the arse. In at 4 is Cloud Spires, found in the Sunrise Spring homeworld. I feel like this level doesn't get talked about when it comes to these lists. So to me it is highly underrated. A cloud and weather themed level. It takes place high up in the clouds, with plenty of good gliding possibilities, as Spyro soars across the sky. Both challenges are quite straightforward, but I do enjoy both of them, especially the Sunseed challenge. Plus, I like how the level has 2 separate forms of weather. When you start the bellows, it'll begin UK Weather Simulator, as it'll begin to rain. Same as when you scare the evil spirits from the belfries. In at number 3 is Icy Peak, an ice-themed level. The clue is kind of in the name really, found in the Midday Gardens homeworld. I don't always like ice-themed levels. Having said that, yet another one makes it into my top 5 list, so maybe I'm coming around to the idea of snow and ice-themed levels. Next, I'll be loving underwater levels. No, that's unrealistic. Icy Peak just looks stunning. There's something about the look of ice and snow that makes me feel like a little kid. I love how in one section you can swim under the ice and see the reflection above. It is also home to one of my favourite glides in the entire game, as you use the whirlwind to glide to the distant island. In at 2 is Dino Mines, found in the Midnight Mountain homeworld. This is a Wild West themed level with dinosaurs. How can it not be in the top 5? Wild West and dinosaurs, 2 of my favourite things of all time. I've always had a soft spot for Western themes in games, although I'm not a huge Western fan. However, the good, the bad, and the ugly, will go down as one of the best films of all time. Anyway, back to Spyro. Not only does this level have dinosaur outlaws, it also has a first-person shooter section with Agent 9, which is very reminiscent of the Time Crisis series, another PS1 and arcade classic. It is good to have a level where you don't fight any Rhinox, as it does mix things up a little bit. And now then, as this is a top 5, there is no honourable mention. Let's kick off straight to the number 1 spot. In at number 1 is Bamboo Terrace, found in the Midday Gardens homeworld, a Chinese-themed realm which is inhabited by dabbing pandas. But apart from that, it is an amazing level and is definitely my favourite in Spyro 3. It's just such a relaxing and enjoyable experience. Both the challenges are straightforward, and I do like that Bentley section is more of a platforming section, as he goes for a lovely afternoon walk. And I do love an afternoon walk, especially after a big lunch. I love how when you flame the firework Rhinox, they fly off and explode. It's just such a charming little level, and one that I always enjoy when I play the game. So there we go, that was my top 5 levels in Spyro Year of the Dragon. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Which levels would you have in your top 5? Feel free to leave me a like, but for now, take care and leave me alone.